I'm Kristen Folsom, and here in my new home on Proctor Street. I went to college at Spelman College in 1992 and graduated in 1996, and that's my true connection to the West Side. I got an email from Dr. Tatum years ago before the pandemic, and the email was saying, "Here, guys, here's something about Westside Future Fund." So I enrolled in it and then kind of forgot about it after the pandemic. And so Invest Atlanta had this big open house one day in 2022, and I went to it and ran into a lender who said, "Oh, you went to Spelman College. I want to tell you about the Westside Future Fund." So the lender and I started talking again, and he got me really excited again about the area and about Westside Future Fund. Then I got in touch with the people at Westside Future Fund, or they got in touch with me. And then we just went out looking at different houses. This home was the third home I saw. I saw two homes on Lindsay Street first. And when I walked through the door, I knew this was going to be my home. I'd like for more and more people to understand about Westside Future Fund and how they can be involved and how they can also be a part of this neighborhood.
I had been looking, God, I know I covered all northwest, southwest, northeast, looking for apartments, and I couldn't come up with nothing of them, not on my budget. And God sent an angel that was y'all came to me and told me you had somewhere for me that was right around the corner. And thank God for you all. This is home. My mama's on Burbank. She's been there since they built that house back in, oh God, the 60s. So I'm very familiar with this community, and I felt I would have been lost if I had to go somewhere else, because I've been over here all my life.
This was a community I loved, so I did moving. Recently, I've lived for the last 5 years near Morehouse College, and that was an awesome experience. And I wanted to own a home, and so I started my conversation with Westside Future Fund. I didn't know a lot about home ownership, and I don't think any mentorship programs when I was in school or in my community to teach you about this being a dream or a hope. You knew it's available, but I think for me, it was a belief that it was for somebody else, that I had to be in a certain space to actually want this or actually qualify for this. And so working with them, it made me understand that this was a real dream. It was something tangible, that I could actually have this for me. And I was like, oh my God, I mean, is this really gonna happen? Then I got scheduled for closing, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little nervous now because this is kind of getting real. And then when they scheduled the closing date, it was like, I actually just closed on a house, my first house.